welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. I have a sort of knitting and crochet haul to share with you, in that most of this is for either knitting or crochet, so it'll make sense as we go through. So the first thing I want to share with you is this little baby Yoda, or Grogu if you watch The Mandalorian, that my mum knitted. I just wanted to share this with you. So this is super cute. She actually made it for my dad and then asked if I wanted one, and when I said yes, was like, yeah, you just have your dad's one. And my dad said he thought the dog would probably just get it anyway, but I have that problem. My dog's probably just going to get it, so I need to keep him up and out of the way. Also from my mum are these little snips. So I gave her a pair that I bought in Home Bargains, and neither of us have been able to get them since, but she said they went blunt quite quickly. So she bought a set of 8 online. I think she got them on eBay. 2 of each colour, and she gave me 1 of each colour. So I haven't used these yet because I do have a beadle-on pair that I'm still currently using, and I actually treated myself to 2 really nice pairs of scissors from Hobbycraft, which I don't know that I've shared them with you, but next time I do a knitting project share, I'll share the scissors with you if anyone is interested. Also, I've borrowed a couple of patterns from her for chocolate covers. So a Santa jacket in reindeer, and then a Father Christmas and a snowman. And then I've bought these online. So there's a Tigger orange chocolate orange cover. Hey, this one I can't say it out loud because Matt's downstairs. He's been quite noisy. I'm sorry if you can hear him, but I also don't want him to hear me and know what that is. I also got a couple of wine bottle covers in case I wanted to do them for people at school. So this is more of a Prosecco bottle, and then that's more of a wine bottle. But in all honesty, I just don't think I'm going to get time. Like, I've got 5 more days before we break up. I haven't got enough time to do this. And then I'd also bought this to make for mine and Matt's store. But again, I just haven't had the time this year, and I feel like I need to start my Christmas crafts a lot earlier next year. So I'll just make this throughout the year and then obviously have it ready for next Christmas time. So yeah, bought those on eBay. And then sadly this year Jean Greenhow passed away, and my mum's got so many of these patterns, and I've got a couple, and then any that she had a double of, she gave me the doubles. But then she found a job lot going on eBay, and it was all of these patterns of Jean Greenhow and a knitting book as well. So I won't go through all of them, but you've got some of like the Red Nose Gang, you've got the Storybook book dolls. I'm really looking forward to trying these little donut ones. And the only one that I haven't got is the Jiffy Knits, which I really want. So I will get the Jiffy Knits at some point, because that's the one where it's got like little rabbits, and you can make little hot cross buns and have them like a little picnic and stuff. They're really cute. And then you've got the book of the knitted toys. So these have all come from somebody. But I think my mum said she got the impression that the lady that was selling all of this was just stopping to knit all together, because she included a few things in the bundle, and mum kept any of the patterns that she hasn't got already. She's only given me the ones that she already had. But there was a couple of pairs of knitting needles included, which I probably won't keep. I'll probably donate these, but that was really kind of them to do anyway. So yeah, 2 pairs, and 8, and I don't know what size the red one is. I do have a little gauge though that I can tell. There were a couple of balls of wool in there. Sorry, everything's falling down. Yeah, these 2 in there. There was also this packet, and this is more like cotton thread. It's not yarn in the same way. It's more of a cotton, but this would be good to make like worry worms and things with. So used more with crochet. So I'll make use of them in some way, or the little flower keyrings that I've made. And she also included this knitting bag, which again I'm not sure that I'll use, but while the dog's still a little bit excitable by yarn, it's useful to have, in that you put your yarn in here, poke it through the hole, and then it just stays in the bag and it stays dust free. But if I don't use it, then again I can pass this on to the charity shop and somebody will be able to make use of it. So that was from that eBay purchase. And then in the summer, I never shared this with you, but I went to the knitting and sewing show, which was at Alexandra Palace, and I went with my friend, and we had just a lovely day, having a good old catch up, a chat, and looking. She went more for the sewing and I went more for the knitting, so it was really nice looking at sort of all the different stalls. And some of the things that we picked up there were these magnetic telescopic magnetic tools. So they were 3 for £10. So we did buy all 3. I bought 2 and then she had the other one. So one for me, one for my mum, which, you know, 4 months later I still need to give to her. About 3 months, you know, I'm not that behind. But I've got a terrible habit of, I'm really clumsy and I've got such butterfingers. If I drop a needle and I can't see it, then it's really hard. So these would be perfect because then you can just pick it up. So grab those. And also picked up these little tools, which I should have thought to bring needle and thread to share with you. So again, I picked one for me, one for my mum. I picked purple for her. No, I picked blue for my mum because the knitting bag I bought for her a couple of Christmases ago, or for her birthday, whatever, is blue. So I thought that would go quite nicely. And then what you do, I'll show you on mine. So I got purple. I think my friend picked up purple as well. Is you drop your needle into here, like the eye of the needle down. You put your thread on this little line here. So this is for smaller needles and then this is for larger needles and thread. And then what you do is you push this and there's a little blade there. So when I've showed this before, I stabbed myself in the finger, so you have to be careful. And it pushes the thread out through the eye of the needle and then you literally pull it out, pull the needle out and your needle's threaded. So yeah, and they were showing that on quite thick threads as well, so it happens on the same either way. Just pokes out, and then you can literally slide this on top and then stand it up like on a little stand, and then you turn it around, tuck it in, and then it's in the little case. So I thought they were really cool. Can't remember how much they were. I feel like they were about £5 each, I think. And then I obviously had to buy some yarn. You can't go to a knitting show and not buy any yarn. My friend picked up some fabric. She picked up some gorgeous fabric actually. This really neutral one with little rainbows, like in sort of browns and creams. It's beautiful. So I picked up 3 of this, and well, all of the yarn I picked up was from this Himalaya Dolphin Baby brand, which is really, really similar to the James C. Brett Flutterby that I love, but slightly thicker. And I've had a look. I can't see anywhere that you can buy this in the UK, but I can see it on AliExpress, and it was like £1 something, so it was super cheap. But it was about £3 a skein, I think, when I was there. So I picked up 3 of this one. I tend to pick up 3s because one of the blankets that I like to make generally takes 2.5 skeins. Some say just 2, but I would rather have 3 and then use an odd one for crochet than run out in the middle of a knitting project. So yeah, picked up 3 of this really gorgeous blue colour because I didn't have any Flutterby like that. I picked up 3 of this one, so the bands have all come off, but it's this white, green and blue one, which is super soft and super cute. I picked up this slightly darker blue one because it was something really unusual. I'd not seen colours like this before, not in a sort of mottled yarn, so I thought that was really nice. So again, 3 of those. And then this one, I actually bought 6. I bought 3, and then when we were going back past the stand on the way back, I was like, do you know what, I'm going to get another 3. And it was this one. And it's really, really cute. It's such a neutral colour. It could be for anyone, for any project. So it's white, this like mustard colour and grey. And my friend absolutely loved this. So my plan was also to try and make her daughter a blanket out of this to go with the outfit that she's making out of this sort of shade. But my problem is that I'm struggling to find a pattern that this looks nice on. Because the pattern I often use, I tried with a 6mm needle, which is what I normally use. Sorry, I know I'm pulling on the charging lead. And it didn't look right. So then I've upped it to an 8mm. And the pattern that I use tends to have a gap here after the 3rd stitch. So it has a gap all the way around. And you can't really see it because this yarn is thicker than the Flutterby Chunky. But I do have some patterns by James C. Brett that I think I'm going to try those ones instead now. And see if I can make a blanket out of those, but I just may have to size up to the 8mm. Those are just Poundland needles. And then that was everything I picked up from the knitting show. And then recently I've put a massive order in on LoveCrafts website because they had 22% off on Black Friday. Some of this is for me to use now, and a lot of this is stuff that I wanted but couldn't really warrant paying for, so then people are getting me for Christmas, so I've ordered it and then they're just going to give me the money and then I'll give them the stuff, basically is how it's going to work out. So If I start with the Huggable, which is the main reason I put the order in, I ordered 2 of these, but I've already used one to make a blanket. Because I've got so many friends that are pregnant at the moment, and these ones are really quick to churn out. So I did this one, I'd made the blanket in like 3 evenings. I'll show you quick actually. So I've not weaved in the ends, and I have actually shared this blanket with you before. Well, I've made this same blanket before, and that's what I've shared with you. But this is the back side, so you've got the pearls across, but then you've got, can't think of what the name of this is, double moss stitch, I think. And then on this side, you've got the knit side with the double moss stitch going around the outside, and it's super soft and super squishy. So yeah, I just need to finish that by weaving in the ends. So yeah, as I say, 3 evenings, and that was with me coming in at stupid o'clock at night. So they're really, really quick to churn out because you use 12mm needles. So yeah, I've got 1 more of these to make a blanket with. And then I picked up a few other colours because, as I say, so many friends having babies. I picked up a white, although I don't think I'm brave enough to try and do something with just pure white at the moment, with the dog being so interested in literally everything I do. So that one might have to go away, and I might need to put that in a carrier bag so it doesn't get dirty. Same with this one, which is like a really pale lemon, which is really pretty. Nice for a spring baby because of just the time of year, I thought. So yeah, pick that one up. And I also picked up this one. I made somebody a blanket using this, and I wanted to repurchase it because there's somebody at work having a girl in February. So I thought this was really perfect. And then I also picked up this one, which I didn't think I had, but it turns out I do actually have. So I might actually use this one instead for her, because as I say, I have 2 of this one. So I think I'm going to use this one to make a blanket. So the blue one I just showed you is the pattern of the white blanket. You get all of these 3 blankets on the back of the ball band. But when I did the pink one before, I used this pattern, so I might do that one. I'm not sure. We shall see what I fancy. And then one last Huggable, which was this. I wasn't quite sure what colour it was on the website. It looked like a sort of a pale blue. And it's kind of got a hint of purple. Like, it can be for any baby, basically, because it's quite a neutralish blue. Like, it's sort of a purple, a bluey purple, but kind of neither or. And I just think that's really, really pretty. And I'd like to make that for my friend. She's just had a little boy. And I'd quite like to use this one because I think it's a really lovely colour. I think she'll like it. So those are all the Huggables. And then I did pick up some Flutter by Chunky. So for the friend who's having a girl, I picked up this purple. So yeah, really, really lovely purple. Again, I always pick up 3. So 1, 2, 3. And one thing that I absolutely adore about LoveCrafts is that everything comes packaged in organza bags. But sadly, everything's out of the organza bags because this is actually the 2nd time I filmed this video, and it went disastrously wrong the first time. So I've had to start again. So it's now currently all out of the organza bags. But these are perfect because one of those baby blankets fits perfectly into one of these. So it's just an excellent way to gift them. Although I won't have enough because they come with several balls within one organza bag. But anyway, that's besides the point. I also picked up this colour, which I am obsessed with. And I feel like I want to do something for me with this colour. This is just everything I love in those colours of green. And I like it with the grey and the white. So I feel like I need to find something I can make for myself with this. Or potentially make a baby blanket to put away. But then I don't want to do that yet because who knows if I'm even able to have children. We never know. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to hoard this colour for a while. And then finally I picked up these ones and had completely forgotten that I had these ones. So I now basically have 2 of the same, but the Flutter by Chunky is much thinner, which means that the patterns I already know, I know work perfectly with this, whereas I know they don't work on the dolphin yarn. So it does mean I can do different things with each of them. So I'm not too sad about it. And as I say, I got 22% off, so that's a massive saving. So yeah, picked up 3 of those. And then the rest of what I've bought, and you're going to think I'm crazy, and I don't care, I love my life, are knitting needles. Now, if you know anything about me, I'm an absolute collector, and I love to collect sets for starters. I've also been struggling because when I've got more than one thing on the go, I've only got one set of certain sizes, and I certainly don't have all the sizes I've needed. So I did buy doubles of 5 and 6 in the 35 centimetres. So I've been pretty much only buying the Knit Pro Zings because I just like the fact that they're all different colours. So yeah, so I've already got a 6 and a 5, but then I thought this means I can have more than one project with those size needles on the go. And LoveCrafts unfortunately only go up to a 6mm in the Knit Pro Zing, but like my 8mm Knit Pro Zing and my 12mm, I think I bought one in a haberdashery and I bought the other set on Amazon. So I need to find somewhere else that sells these that I can get the thicker sizes, because I don't want to buy everything on Amazon. And then I bought different lengths, so let me get the longer ones out. So these are all the longer ones. So I've got 3, 3.25, 3.5, 3.75 and 4, because these are the sizes that I'm finding are coming up when I'm buying patterns. So I just bought one of each, and these are in the 30 centimetres. And I also bought a 6 in the 30 metre for when I'm doing a slightly smaller project, because I find that 6 is the most used size that I have, that I've been using even. And then I bought an absolute ton of the 25 centimetre ones, because these are perfect for really small little projects. So I've got the 3.25 there, 3.5, 3.75, 4, there's the 3, then we've got 4.5, 5, 5.5 and 6. So I haven't got as small as the 2mm because I haven't really found anything that I've needed it as small as that. And as I say, the biggest they've got is the 6mm. I've got a lot of the sizes now in the 30 centimetre, but not as many in the 35. I've only bought in the longest needles, the ones that I actually use to make blankets, so it's useful to have the length for them. But I just thought these ones particularly were super cute for some of like the little chocolate orange covers and stuff that I'm going to be making. So yeah, that is my knitting and crochet haul. And definitely check out LoveCrafts. This is not sponsored in any way. I'm just obsessed. They have the cheapest prices and the nicest packaging. Even their bags, let me show you. Even their bags are super cute. We've just got this like bright yellow confetti pattern. It says, handle with care, this package contains joy. And oh my goodness, it does. I just absolutely loved it, receiving these. So yeah, that is my haul. Please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if there's anything particular that you really enjoyed seeing. And I've got some project shares to share with you coming up very soon. So please subscribe and stick around for more videos. And love you all. Hope you're all well, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.